and welcome to this edition of Whiskey at Work. This was quite possibly our most quickly cobbled together Whiskey at Work that we have ever done.
Today we are not drinking for you, we are drinking for ourselves.
Oh my, are we?
Let's see if we can shoehorn this in between meetings.
Well, and today it's like the busiest day of our week, too, for really all three of us.
Yeah.
Mainly because towards the end of the day, we've got a meeting that goes right up until when the day ends, right?
So it goes well after when most of you stop working. That's why we have to drink at work, because our workday is 19 hours long.
We don't have time to do it anywhere else.
If we didn't drink at work, there'd be no drinking getting done.
The one thing that everybody's been talking about, and I'd love you guys' take on the whole thing, is the whole meth.
Oh, you're not going to talk about
the whole meth thing that's happened with South Dakota.
I told you I quit.
That's why she drinks more during the day.
Whiskey, we're on.
Switch gears.
It's in for me. It's already jumped the shark. The whole thing is already gone beyond it. For if you don't know what we're talking about, which I don't know how you couldn't.
Yeah.
It's the South Dakota campaign to raise awareness of methamphetamine use, and it's meth. We're on it.
We're not.
What was your initial reaction to that?
Oh, this is
when you
fun.
heard it.
I don't hate it as much as everyone else does. I'm
Okay.
not saying it's a home run.
Right.
But I think that people are reading way too much into it, and I'm not sure the insinuation was ever, we're all on meth. I think that got blown out of proportion in a weird way. I'm also not convinced this is the real campaign. I think there's
Ooh.
Conspiracy
No,
theorist
not a
Kelsey Kinney.
conspiracy theorist. Marketing Kelsey Kinney thinks that perhaps, and I could be 100% wrong on this, but I think that they are creating a buzz and getting people to look at it. And then I think they are putting everyone who clicks on this back into a retargeting funnel. And that's when they're going to roll out the second leg of the campaign.
Man, you put way more thought into this than anybody on
We've
social
heard me
media
talk about
did.
Game of Thrones. I get deep.
That's a good point.
And all of that could be wrong. And even if all of that is wrong, it's not my favorite piece of creative, but I think we could all calm down just maybe a skosh.
Well, then what else do we get to do on social media? This
don't
is
know.
what it's for.
Oh,
this is why it's so
boy.
fun, right?
Who knew how many experts there were out there?
Cat videos, pictures of food.
And
Telling
Epstein
everybody
didn't
else
kill
they're
himself
stupid.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Those are
and
kinda
Epstein
fun.
didn't kill himself.
But I think maybe there's a little more to it, and I think everybody's just getting a little too angry.
I can't wait for the news on Saturday Night Live. There's
Oh, you know it's going to be on
bound
there,
be a
isn't it?
spoof on there.
Well, have you guys checked it out? We were trending on Twitter there for a while.
Oh, I suppose we did.
Oh, and the replies were just
We were on
honestly
late night
gold.
TV last night.
Yeah.
As much as I say
James-
that I think everyone needs to calm down,
What's his name?
the memes have been my ope to dope is my favorite
Oh, yeah.
one. I
Ope. Say ope to dope.
love that one. And then have you seen the come for the chislick, stay for the math? I liked that one a lot too. Oh, so funny.
I like the Breaking Bad 2.
Yeah, all the Breaking Bad ones were good.
South Dakota, here we come with it, or whatever.
Now, my favorite was just the state of Minnesota with the handwritten note that said,
They're on it.
meth, they're on it, with an arrow pointing to South Dakota.
When I first saw it, I thought it was a joke. I really did. Which I'm guessing isn't what the governor response.
No, not at all.
What they wanted there.
I don't know, but it's similar. It has similar vibes to the last. Remember, Don't Jerk and Drive? Different company, but similar.
What about the?
You don't have to go to Mars.
Less
You can live
easier
in
to-
South Dakota.
That one, I'm like, what?
But you don't quite understand.
What were we? Yeah.
When we have stressful days when we're really busy, we get a little more creative, thoughtful.
Is it the stress
things.
or is it the whiskey?
I think
I
it's
don't know.
the
I don't have
whiskey.
enough of the whiskey yet. I haven't had near enough of the whiskey yet. So this is George Dickel, which, if you're a bourbon drinker at all,
One of the originals, I believe.
one of the originals. Yep, even before good old Jack Daniels. But this is unique in the sense, and a little Tabasco trivia for both of you, possibly.
Lay it on me.
Did you know that Tabasco is aged for 3 years in whiskey barrels before it's put in the little bottles?
not know
Bourbon
that.
barrels.
It is. Bourbon barrels.
Specifically, I think,
yeah, I
right?
believe it is specifically bourbon barrels.
They
That might
take
be
the
why I
char
love
out.
it so much.
Yep.
Take the
Love
char
Tabasco.
out. and
They
then
take the
age
char
it.
out of the barrels and clean up the barrels a little bit, and then they put the Tabasco in there for a minimum of 3 years before it's put in the cute little bottles.
I did not know that.
What George Dickel did was then take those barrels that had the Tabasco in it for 3 years and finished some of his own whiskey in those Tabasco barrels, and that's what we're drinking right here.
That is what they did.
And what are
they didn't just add Tabasco flavoring
No,
to this?
it was finished in a Tabasco barrel is what it was. And when you take a sip of this,
Oh, I've been drinking this.
it's
I like this.
I didn't think you would taste the Tabasco. And it's not like somebody took Tabasco and shook it into whiskey.
It really tastes like it was in the barrel.
Yes.
But if you sniff it, a little spicy, but doesn't seem like it's going to be.
No.
When we smelled it, I was like, okay, this isn't going to taste like anything special. And then we tried it.
It's delicious.
It is delicious.
You
should make a Bloody Mary with this.
I honestly thought I was going to hate it.
Called.
And you like it too?
And I do like it.
You're unlike your fourth glass over there, so I'm assuming you kind of.
I even drank a
enjoy
lot
it.
of your crap, a couple 3 glasses of it.
Yeah, but this is one of the most unique ones I think we've ever even more than and this pains me to say, the peanut butter whiskey. It's a little more unique.
Yes, agreed. This is the most unique. Do you like hot sauce? Are you hot sauce people?
Very much so. I'm a Tabasco fan.
Yeah,
I put
me
Tabasco
too.
on about everything.
Me too. I carry
Pizza,
a little
pasta.
bottle in my purse for emergencies in my backpack.
everything.
Putting it on pizza?
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Really?
Actually, Cholula is my favorite pizza hot sauce.
I kind of like
But
On taco
the
pizza,
siracha
right?
on about everything,
Oh, I think
too.
sriracha is so overrated.
I feel really left out of this conversation.
You don't have any. You don't have any really.
Not
hard...
on pizzas, no.
You
no.
don't
Oh,
put
my.
Cholula on pizza?
No, pizza's pizza.
Oh,
Pizza's already. Is it a taco pizza?
No.
Then yes, I
okay,
will.
Obviously, on a taco pizza.
Well,
you would
obviously.
put
Pizza Hut
taco
carries
sauce.
the world's best taco pizza. The Pizza
No,
Hut in Sturgis,
no.
South Dakota, is where you can find
Taco
the
Bell
best.
fire sauce on taco pizza.
I beg to
Come on.
differ. Okay, best taco pizza, Rob.
I kind of like the Pizza Hut taco pizza,
Yes,
actually.
specifically.
So that's
from the
Kelsey's
Sturgis.
too, but they're both wrong.
What do you think it is?
It is
you
Godfather's
say- oh.
taco pizza. We recommend putting this in a
Everything.
Bloody Mary.
Oh, a Bloody Mary would be. Is there a different word for a? You make a Bloody Mary with whiskey. You know how if you do a mule with a different.
Right. No, I
liquor,
still
it's
think
different.
they
It's
just
still just
Bloody Mary with vodka, Bloody Mary with tequila, Bloody Mary with whiskey.
Oh boy, I've never done it with tequila, but I think this is just calling to be in a Bloody Mary. It's spicy, but it's pretty good on its own.
It is.
You
It's-
might just want to eat this with like some pickles and some olives on the side. I might be
I
hungry.
was gonna say, are all of us
think
hungry
I'm
right now? Is
hungry.
that what this turned into? Because it kind of feels like it did. Turned into a whole hungry
There's a
episode.
bag of candy and some jerky in my office. I'm sure you'll be
We go get
stopping
it?
by on the way home.
Oh, did you guys notice our new podcast or our video room too that we're doing this in, and podcast studio?
Technically a podcast studio, but
Hopefully the
know.
lighting's better.
Mark Houston really likes to look at his face, so we still had to keep it on a video. I mean, we should be done here. This is
yeah,
off the rails.
yeah, go ahead.
Please, if you would like to see more
Sure
of
it's ever
this
on
and
the
our
rails.
opinions on whiskey and where you can find the best taco pizza, please
And
follow
Tabasco.
us on Facebook at Whiskey at Work, Whiskey with the E, and you can find us on Instagram at Whiskey at Work, Whiskey without the E.
Thank you so much for watching, and go get a bottle of George
Yes.
Dickel's Tabasco barrel aged. There's a bunch of other words on the front of it, but you'll know
George
when you
S.
see it.
Dickel. Go find it.